Well, Darren, we spoke to you 2 weeks ago and you said you hadn't had much time to work with your team. Well, it seems that you've done that working, because what a performance. And after last week, you must be really happy.
Yeah, delighted the way it went. No, I mean, it's obviously disappointing losing the game, but compared to last week and last time we were down here, we carved out lots of chances today. In the first half we were unfortunate. Kieran made a couple of great saves, and even late on, did a couple of great blocks late on, even when we went 2-1. I thought we could still get that second goal back, but it's a big difference from last time we came here. We just sort of accepted it today. We tried to stay on the front foot, and we switched off at the set piece, went 1-0 down, but we kept battling back and we got a good goal back. And our front two were a handful today.
Yes, your front two definitely were a handful today. Thompson is always going to be in there. His height, uses his height well, and he caused real problems for the United defence.
Yeah, he's been doing really good in training, obviously since pre-season, the season started, but he's not really got the breaks in the games and stuff and sort of movement, but today was excellent up front and caused them lots of problems.
And again, you were saying there you made lots of chances. In fact, you had more chances than the air throughout the whole game. And you must have been happy with the attitude of the team, especially bouncing back after last week's result.
Yeah, because last week disappointing first half, but we've worked hard this week in training, enthusiasm, the spirit they showed in the first half to go and win the balls and try and create chances, and that especially coming down here, it's always a hard place. They've done really well first half.
Bit disappointed that people will be talking about the incident at the end of the game with your keeper being sent off. It takes a bit of the shine away from the performance.
Yeah, I think it was a bit unfortunate. No, I mean, I think it was like a sort of melee, about 5 or 6 players involved, and I didn't see what happened. And then the ref booked 2 our player, one sent off and sent off our player. It seemed a bit unfortunate. I think there was more involved than the 2 he picked out, but these things happen, and we just dust ourselves on and get on next week.
Well, 3 points on the board. A very entertaining game for anyone who's watching it. Tough one for you though.
Yeah, it was a tough game. I mean, I thought we could have been out of sight. The first half, they had a couple of things up the pan. I thought we looked a little bit shaky defence-wise. I don't just mean the defenders, I mean as a team. But we cut them open a lot in the first half with passing and movement, and young Craig Moore had a great chance to score. Alan Trounce had a couple of great chances. So maybe we should have scored more in the first half, but they got their goal, and it showed a lot of character. We've got to toughen up. There's no doubt about it. The teams in this league, we cannot get the reputation of being a good football team, but you can really bully them, and that's just not going to happen.
It was a beautiful flighted ball to the centre of the nets, taking out the goalkeeper by Gilmer, and a great thing to bring Alan Troughton back, bring back Alan Forrest into the game to get that goal.
Yeah, well, everybody knows. I think he's got a big future. That's another step towards hopeful full match fitness. And yeah, he took his goal well, and he was very much part of all the good play we had in the first half. We ran out of legs a wee bit, I think, towards the end, but he'll be stronger for that.
The second goal coming from the penalty was quite good, because Ayr came back after getting the equaliser against them, and some people thought the heads would go down, but they didn't.
No, I will not see that this season, I hope. Well, I know we won't. I won't let that happen. I think we're 3 players short, and I mean physical stature size. You saw the difference in the size of the teams today at the start. We were trying to play football all the way through, and it's tough to always win games like that. Sometimes you won't be able to do that. So I keep saying to you, we're looking for 2 or 3 players, and we still are. We've made an offer for 1, but they've got to be of a physical level.
Unfortunate ending to the game with the sending off for an ex-Ayr player, Buzz Smith. There, how did you see that?
I never saw it. So the referee sent him off. So that's it, done and dusted for me.
So now we've got the game midweek then as well. That must be one that all the players and yourself will be excited about.
Well, the players are excited. I think it's a distraction, because Stranraer's, for me, is the big game. It'll be great. It's a great night for all the fans and our players. But let's try and do something. But let's go and beat Stranraer next Saturday.
Talking about the Rangers game though, you played them pre-season and you said they gave you a good running around. How do you counter that, or what? Have you got any ideas? Well, I know you're probably not going to tell me at this moment, but have you got a plan to try and counter that?
We certainly won't play as open as we're doing just now. We'll need to play maybe a different system, maybe some different personnel, and make 1 or 2 changes. But we're very limited, as you know, with the squad size. But as I say, you know what? It's a terrific game for everybody. We get the best and the worst of the draws, didn't we? Rangers and Ross County away. It's a really difficult period we're in. But you know what? Whatever we do in the 2 cup ties, if we can win the next 3 league games, I'll be thrilled.